All right, chapter 4 of the Goose's Gold. In chapter 3, the kids were down by the beach and went on the trolley, went to Mel Fisher's museum, saw a gold chain that was worth a lot of money and was like 200 pounds, which would be crazy to wear around your neck. And then when they got back home, Graham said that they were going to have 2 surprise guests, and the guests are Spike and Chip, those guys from the boat. Graham, how do you know Spike and Chip? Ruth Rose asked. Wash up for lunch and I'll tell you all about it, her grandmother said. The kids crowded around the kitchen sink and washed their hands. A few weeks ago, Spike and Chip came to my senior center, Ruth Rose's Graham said. She set a plate of sandwiches on the table. The kids wiped their hands and sat down. They told us about the treasure they found, Graham continued. She poured lemonade. Now they're looking for investors. Just like Mel Fisher, Dink said. He reached for a tuna sandwich. That's right, Dink, Graham said. Josh heaped 3 sandwiches onto his plate. Are you going to get rich? He asked. Ruth Rose's grandmother laughed. We'll have to wait and see, she said. Anyway, we're each thinking about investing $10,000. Graham, Ruth Rose said. Her grandmother's eyes twinkled. I know, it is a little scary. Boy, I'd do anything to go with them when they dive for treasure, Josh said. That reminds me, Graham said. She took 3 presents off the counter. Merry Christmas. Wow, thanks, Graham, said Ruth Rose. Yeah, thanks, said Dink and Josh. They're all the same, Graham Hathaway said. That way you won't have to share. The kids pulled off the paper. Inside, they each found a book called Finding Sunken Treasure in Florida. The cover showed a boat like the one Mel Fisher had used. Under the boat was a sunken ship. Divers were searching the wreck and bringing up treasure. I thought you'd have fun learning about shipwrecks, said Graham, since I might be investing in one. This is so neat, Josh said. Thanks a lot. Ruth Rose's grandmother stood up. You're very welcome. Now I have to get busy. Spike and Chip will be here in an hour. Can you help me set up the living room? Sure, Dink said. What do you want us to do? I'll need about 10 folding chairs. They're in the hall closet. And bring out 3 card tables. The kids arranged the tables and chairs around the living room. Graham Hathaway set out covered plates of cookies on one of the tables. Can we stay for the meeting? Ruth Rose asked. Of course, her grandmother said. After you read those books. I expect you to ask intelligent questions. The kids took their books out to the front porch. Look, Josh said. There's a whole chapter just about Mel Fisher. Ruth Rose pointed to a map showing sunken ships. They're all off the coast of Florida, she said. If each one has treasure on it, think how much that is. Josh lay back on the porch and closed his eyes. I'm staying here when you guys go back home. I'm going to become a treasure hunter. Dink laughed. You find treasure? You couldn't find your shorts this morning, Josh. Josh jabbed Dink with his knee. Call me Captain Josh, please. Just then, a car pulled up. 2 gray-haired women climbed out and hurried toward the house. I'm going in to help Graham, Ruth Rose said. We'll help too, said Dink. He nudged Josh. Come on, Captain Josh. Before they could go inside, a yellow cab stopped out front. Spike and Chip climbed out. Spike was carrying a wooden box. They were both dressed in clean pants, pressed shirts, and sandals. Hi, Josh said as the 2 men walked up the sidewalk. Spike and Chip stared at the kids. Finally, Chip waved. How are you doing? Do you guys live around here? Ruth Rose laughed. No, we're visiting my grandmother. This is her house. Spike smiled. What a small world, he said. Can I carry the box in? Josh asked. Spike shrugged. It's pretty heavy. I can help, Dink said. They ran down the sidewalk and Spike handed them the box. Josh grinned as they lugged the heavy box up the steps. My fingers feel all tingly, he said. And that's the end of chapter 4.